I shouldn't have volunteered.
Nope. Like Kelly.
I got it. 1, 2, or 3?
It's what the vocals are all in the first ones.
Oh, I see.
There we go. That's the one. Yay!
Oh, nice.
Hooray! Thank Kelly. Kelly Keel, everybody saved the day. She's from the Sugarbirds. They're gonna be up next.
I have to.
Thank you for coming to my house.
I have to.
Woo!
For this, the inaugural house show, you get to say you when this shit blows up down the line, you get to say you were here first. Ow! Ken is gonna play with me, but I have this is a newish song that he doesn't know, and so Ken's hanging out backstage in the green room waiting.
He can craft everything.
It's literally green back there.
What?
That's true. I've never actually been in a green room. I should make it my living room because my living room's green.
Services are craft singles.
Oh, okay.
Whee. Okay, this first song is about plants.
You're lucky it's
The evil queen of the garden center knows what it takes to thrive. She keeps her subjects in a spellbound stasis. They only look alive. She drains their life to feed her own from inside her cursed sphere. And if you go and remove them, that's when their leaves start drooping and their impending doom's made clear. And it's not superstition, it's a rescue mission. And I'm wishing you the best for all the plants at Home Depot. They're on the verge of death. The evil queen of the garden center has a surprise in store for your cart filled with daffodils that are labeled perennial. Well, I wouldn't be so sure. Better race home fast, take your shovel out, get those flowers in the ground, and send a prayer out to Gia that she grant panacea so the spell can be unbound. And it's not superstition, it's a rescue mission. And I'm wishing you the best for all the plants at Home Depot. They're on the verge, yeah, they're on the verge of death. She was once like us, you know. Just wanted to watch her garden grow. Every day she tended it, creating something magnificent. Slowly the years, they added up, just like they do to all of us. Then one day she heard an astral voice, said, I've come to offer an awful choice. You can avoid the reaper's touch, but you must feed on the things you love. And then the voice was personified, and she looked right into its eyes. She said, hey, your choice is pretty easy. Eternal life sounds all right to me. The evil queen of the garden center knows what it takes to thrive. She keeps her subjects in a spellbound stasis. They only look alive. Thanks. I was at the Fort Collins nursery a few years ago when I first got this place, and like talking to one of the employees there, and he said something along the lines of like, man, every time I go to Home Depot, I wish I just like have this like paternal urge to go rescue all the plants and give them a better future than what they have in store. I'm like, I had no idea what he was talking about, and then I bought plants from Home Depot. I was like, oh.
That's like the scene from Ace Ventura where they rescue all the animals. But you open the door, but they're just plants. They just They just stay there.
Run free!
Go now.
You clip all the tire wraps and open the door, but nothing happens.
Stockholm syndrome.
Sorry.
We like these hormones.
All right.
STALK.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Ken Monks, everybody.
Your job here is done.
There's a reason he likes my songs. It's not because of how I sing them.
That was good, though, Ken. That was creative.
That's like a mid-tier level Ken Monks right there. So we'll probably get better.
It generates a medium amount of tears.
What do you want to play first?
Doesn't matter, I got a guitar.
Ken's got a guitar.
Just want to know her name.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a good opener.
Yeah. Oh god, I don't know if I can. Let's see. Let's see if I can play. I don't know if I can play this. I never play this part. You know what? Let's not. I wrote a goofy ass intro and I never ever play it, so we're just gonna not play the intro. I'm just gonna start right here.
Yeah.
This song's about our favorite social media site.
TikTok. It's all about TikTok.
Last Halloween was such a blast. I got loaded up and 3 sheets passed. And better still, I got to meet a girl on whom I've since been sweet. Our introduction happened fast. A magic, misty moment that my memory can't recreate. Like a cloud can't help but dissipate. And now I just wanna know her name. I just want to know her name. I just want to know her name. I just want to know her name. Now she's got style so unique, a deep blue bonnet for rose red cheeks, and her purple skirt worked perfectly. For in my eyes she's royalty, and I hope this queen don't have a king. I haven't seen her wear a ring, and with any luck she won't have tough Facebook privacy settings. I just wanna know her name. I just want to know her name. I just want to know her name. I just want to know her name. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da, bow, ba-da, ba-ba-da, ba-da-da, bow, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, 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 bow, ba-da. Bottom, bum, 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 bum. Bottom, bum, bottom, bum. Bottom, bum, bum. Bottom, bum, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum, bum, bottom, bum, bow. Wah, ba-da, ba-da-da, bow, ba-da, bum, ba-da, ba-da-da, bow, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-da, ba, 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 ba-da, bow, ba-da. Well, there's this guy I kinda know. I sometimes see him out at shows, and he's always posting photos that get tagged by everyone. Now the woman that this song's about, she runs in his same social crowd, and in real life they aren't that tight. But Facebook friends is quite alright by me. I just wanna know her name. I just want to 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 know her Facebook stalking. In case the lyrics were too subtle for it.
Didn't quite get the message.
Yeah.
For all those thick metaphors.
Oh, just layers and layers. You unpack. It's like watching The Shining. You're just like unpacking subtle. No.
It's really about MySpace. And Tom. It's really, you're singing about Tom.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Tom. Yeah. Let's back it off and play one that's not funny.
I forget all about it.
So,
Who's everyone?
so this song, my favorite podcast is called Rationally Speaking
Cereals.
with Julia Galef, exploring the borderlands between reason and nonsense. Yeah, it's really good. And she had an episode where they were talking about like, okay, let's suppose there's no such thing as free will,
What?
right? And everything's like
My
deterministic,
dad would hate you.
you know. And this is we don't know. It's like an unanswerable question, right? There's no like, this is not an empirical
You
question.
would love that.
This is not an empirical question. So you just decide. But let's say you've decided that, as many philosophers and some physicists and Pierre-Simon Laplace have. I'm going there. And so then the question is like, can people be held accountable for their actions? And so it was this big podcast. And so on that topic, and I thought it would be funny to imagine that argument being made in like a very high stakes situation. And the only prominent determinist I'm aware of is Laplace. And so this song has the totally unpretentious title, Bad Legal Advice from Pierre-Simon Laplace.
Oh, nice.
He said, I'm asking you a question. And let me remind you, you're under oath. And he nodded to the woman, darkening the bench in her long black robe. He asked, what did you see on July 23? And I just sat there with my thoughts. And so the judge looked down at me, asked, do you refuse to answer still? I said, Your Honor, go easy on me. We have only the illusion of free will. So I can raise my hand to the laws of man and swear on what I'll say. I've got respect for civics, but the laws of physics are the only ones that I obey. Now suppose I want to give an answer to what you perceive can be conferred, but I learned from my professor that we live in a deterministic world. See, what happens next is completely set by what happened previous. Call it the long and the short, or contempt of court. But all that there could be, there is. So now I know I must be punished for the choice you think I made that was determined by synapses carrying electrons through my brain. And then the gavel struck and the judge looked up and said, no one can object, because just as sure as 2 of 2 are 4, I sentence you to what will happen next. Thank you.
Cliffhanger.
I know it's not a cliffhanger. It's just it's all predetermined. Ashley Colvart. I live. Welcome to the Rage Party. This is Live Long for everybody.
I'm late. You're right on time.
You good? You
It's
good?
all predetermined. That's true.
That's right. That's right. You had no
I'm
say.
catching on.
Yeah. That's it. Shall we just give up all of the goodwill from that last song? I'm gonna play a holiday themed song.
Is it pie? Pie song. I want
It's
pie
present
song.
pie.
Pie.
So this song is about.
Hi, Liv.
Oh man, she was. Yeah, okay, well there you go.
This party's lame.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, everybody's sitting down. Jesus, I'm gonna go somewhere where they're having fun. I wrote a song about 3 years ago because I wrote it when I just moved in here, and there's a video of me in a very plain. You can see my wall that's like green, but there's nothing on it because I just painted it. And it's I recorded it on the morning of Thanksgiving, and I made a little video. It's called "I'll Eat All the Pie," and Ken is gonna switch instruments here real quick. So all right, here we go. You told me, baby, you're easy on the eye, but I heard, baby, go easy on the pie. And honey, I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. Now I know I'm not the best at self-control, and you often are correct to tell me no. But I'm right from time to time, and it's here I'll draw the line. Oh, when I hold this knife, my will is resolute. That the angle of the slice won't be acute. And my portion may seem oversized, but I will not apologize, for I'll eat all the fucking pie I want.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. Go on and tear off that saran. I'm a liberated man, and I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. Now I cut back on the booze when you told me I was a mess, and I cut back on the cocaine even though it cured my stress. Now I'll cut back with an even thrust, clear through this graham cracker crust, and I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. No, I can't take just a taste. Go on and rub it in my face. I'll eat all the fucking pie I want. Thanks, everybody. Well,
That's a good song.
yeah. Count on the bass.
Yeah, they do a little bit.
Never had that flavor of pie.
I want to make this set a series of like making up for the last song and then ruining the goodwill from the last song. That's gonna be that's where thing. So we're gonna make up for the last song. So Ken has a song called Milk Monster that maybe we could yeah.
So funny.
There we go. Ready?
Yep.
This is saying from first person point of view, from my son's point of view. First tiny person's point of view. Thank you. Well, I'm the Rockamata 2000, world's #1 milk monster. I'm the Rockamata 2000, slamming that milk is what I do. Rockamata 2000, the world's #1 milk monster. I'm the Rockamata 2000, slamming that milk is what I do. So give me that lactose, lactase, whey protein, I don't care. breastfeed, bottle feed, anytime, anywhere, oligosaccharides, vitamin D fortified. If it's milk, I'm gonna slam it. I'm a milk slamming guy, 'cause I'm a rock about 2000. I'm a milk monster. Oh, I'm a rock about 2000. And then milk is what I'm becoming even bigger. I'm a rock about 3000. From drinking all that milk, even bigger milk monster. I'm the rock about 3000. Drinking that milk is what I do. Oh, I turn milk into do. Oh, I turn milk into do.
Of your son.
I mean, not that something different happens when I drink milk, but
It's how you drink it.
yes, that's right. It's true.
Yeah.
That's good.
Where do you drink it from? Yeah, that's
Yes, I have less options.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
You mean yours isn't vitamin D fortified with oligosaccharides?
No, I'm not allowed to breastfeed.
I mean, you can do whatever you want.
There's a consenting adult.
Yeah, right.
I mean, maybe on a goat or something.
I don't think that's that might be illegal. That might be illegal. Oh man, we're writing all kinds of new songs.
Podcast, write a podcast about it.
Let's give her a song or a podcast.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, what do you
We're gonna play
maybe like? Is there another bass you want on there? Oh, I guess.
I love Last Year.
Let's just do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go do something else.
I always forget this. This is in D.
But it starts in G. I think.
You're right. This song was off of my alleged first record.
Is this on too?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can
It,
sing.
oh fuck yeah,
girl
yeah.
part if you want.
Oh god, that would be funny. You've never done it before.
From starting from hello. You know? I'll
We're
come in
gonna-
at hello.
We're gonna try something new.
Yeah.
I wrote this song a very long time ago. It's on my first record. That oh look, there's like 3 of them right there. I'll give them to somebody who wants them. It's
All to one person.
yeah, exactly.
Like the views on YouTube.
Yeah.
This came out in 2010. I recorded it with a single microphone that I paid like $50 for, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and it was so fun. And now that I know what I'm doing, I have spent 5 years making a record that I haven't released. So I swear it's almost there. My God, I spent like 10 hours mixing one song yesterday, and I was like, I just love working on it. I'm gonna be a broken man when I release this thing. So this is off my first record. It's Ken's favorite song.
It is.
Well, I was ready for anything you might say. It could be buy me a drink or go away or hello. I saw you by the table laughing with your friends and looking my way after each song ended. Bet you didn't know where my mind was headed each time you turned away. Well, the band was swinging and the crowd was dancing. I was headed your way when you grabbed a man, using only the power of a casual glance. There was nothing you had to say. Well, you're cute as a pie, sweet and round, but you're not as cute as the last girl who turned me down. Those big blue eyes, they've been working hard, catching every fella in the room off guard. And as you pulled out a cigarette and left the bar, they took another shot at me. Out front on the patio, sucking up smoke, you were laughing real hard at a pretty bad joke and announcing your position to the outside folk that you can have every man you see. Well, you're cute as a pie, sweet and round, but you're not as cute as the last girl who turned me down. Back at the bar, you were working harder, picking off men like lambs from slaughter. I parted the crowd like holy water and took my place by your side. Well, I was ready for anything you might say. It could be buy me a drink or go away or
Hello,
I said, hi,
buy me a beer. There's a little
be immune to my toxic stare. You're not like these other guys.
I said you got that right, I'll tell you my secret, but brace yourself, cause you won't believe it. You can cast your spell and I'll take it or leave it. And here's the reason why.
Why?
Because you're cute as pie, sweet and round, but you're not as cute as the last girl who turned me down.
Oh.
The last girl who turned me down. The last girl who turned me down. The last girl who turned me down.
Asshole.
Ken, we need to give you a mic more often. We need to give you a mic more often.
In very limited doses.
It could have gone either way, but I think we should. I'm pro Ken. That was good.
We would probably play that song together 30 times. I had no idea. You had that in the back of your mind.
Yeah, oh! That was that good. Oh! Last girl drink down. Oh!
I always heard it like the Dear Doctor, like Rolling Stones.
Oh.
Dear Doctor.
Yeah, yes.
Darling, I'm sorry I hurt you.
You know, like
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I always heard.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's make up for that real quick.
That's great.
This is a waltz. If anybody wants to waltz. Practice.
Oh,
Should we?
No, probably.
Or are there any other bass songs you want to do? Okay, so this song is, most of my songs are jokes of some sort, but this song is, it's very short, and the whole song is just one joke. It's like a sentence from start to finish.
One run-on sentence.
It's a run-on sentence, but I think you could just say the whole thing. Nah, you should probably put a few periods. It's a paragraph. This is more of a paragraph joke. I just want you to be prepared.
Okay.
This is the song.
Yeah.
It's over.
I'm gonna explain it in great detail. I've heard that makes jokes funnier. All right.
He's in B.
Oh, it's B flat.
B flat.
That was so mean. What? You're such a mean.
No, I don't. No one.
Not cool, dude.
Alex was not cool.
I couldn't read the writing on the wall until I took a closer look. It said, "Can't you read the writing on the wall? Take a closer look." So I took a closer look, and it still said the same thing. I didn't understand it at all. It was the writing on the wall. That's on the record. So the recorded version of that has like 20 people on it. It's such a. I wanted an anticlimax. Like I wanted it to like build up, and then go like I wanted to sound like it was gonna do something that does nothing. And so Ken's contribution was like this very atonal. The writing on the wall. Yeah.
You couldn't read it because it was blurry.
That song was about recursion.
That's right. This is my definitely.
I should pitch this to the computer science department.
Oh, musician joke? Stats joke? Or
Yeah. So how about Hey Ken, do you want to play a song you've never heard before?
That's a good game.
Okay, so this song is a cover song. Oh, I'm not up on my ASCAP BMI licenses, but hopefully, don't tell anybody.
Is it a double cover song?
This song is in G, and just do the thing where like you noodle based on what chord I'm in, and I'll like there's a solo, and I'll just like tell you when it happens, and then we'll just do it. So this is we're gonna see how this works. Yeah. One of my favorite current songwriters is a guy named Barton Carroll, who you've never heard of, but he's fucking amazing, I promise. And so I'm gonna sing you one of his songs, and this song is called "Let's Get On With the Illusion," and it's like the perfect balance between like very like sweetness and sentimentality, and just like crappy ass cynicism, and like it just puts it all together in such a beautiful way. It's like, why on earth would I like a song like this? I'm trying to, if anybody knows a psychiatrist, I'd like to figure out why it is that I like this song. In storybooks they say that love is the magic of the soul, and a straitjacket can't hold the heart of man or Houdini's hand, but a heart could never see that Harry had a key and a mad blissful delusion. And if he thinks love is more than a show, then what doesn't hurt him he don't need to know. And if you ask me, it's a good way to go, so let's get on with the illusion. First girl I ever loved, she had an angel's face, and she vanished without a trace. And down the line, somewhere so fine, but a woman of my dreams was never who she seemed. So if you share my confusion, if the love and life turned out as such, if you've lost faith in the magic touch, well, maybe we've just lived too much, so let's get on with the illusion. Going to the 5 here. And I'll buy you a dress and a big diamond ring, and the vows that I conjure up won't mean a thing if you can lower that curtain and get me to sing. I'll take the magic, black or white. I couldn't care less if it's bona fide, since you and I know love's a lie. Let's get on with the illusion. Take it, Ken. Some may say the work is of the devil below or God above, but since there's no such thing as love, let's get on with the illusion. Now for two soulmates in an altered state, well, it's sweetness to believe, but loving eyes are deceived. But can you blame them all the same in a cruel and lonely world? Like a sword through a beautiful girl, let truth make no intrusion. But we both know that love's a sham, like old Bellaccini's sleight of hand, like hocus pocus and alakazam, trapdoors and stage floors and holograms. Now ask me if I give a damn. Let's get on with the illusion. Let's get on with the illusion. Let's get on with the Barton Carroll, good songwriter.
Where's he from?
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
He's from Washington. Yes, Washington State. Yeah, I opened for him weirdly at the Surfside 10 or years ago or so, and I was like, oh my god, your songs are really, really good. So, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Monks on the lead guitar there. I always feel I always feel bad for Ken when he plays with me because like I write all these songs just sitting in my living room playing and I never put solo parts in them. Like I'm never like, oh, and here's where the solo goes. I just fucking play through. So Ken like never gets to take a solo when he plays with me. So there you go.
That's okay. When we record, I get to like quadruple track solos under the vocals.
Ken just puts de facto solos under all the verses when we record, so it works out.
Or Ken records a bunch of solos and then we patchwork.
Our workflow is it's my favorite thing in the world. Ken comes over, records like 6 takes, and then I sit around for like 5 hours, like chopping and slicing and patching them together, and make me be like, "Hey Ken, check out your solo." And you're like, "Wow, it's a really good solo, man."
Wait till the live show. You better start practicing.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
Grow an extra.
Actually,
You gotta do that impossible thing that you actually physically cannot
I believe in
do.
cheating on my own records. Like, there's a lot of bands who are like, man, you get like, don't do it in the studio if you can't do it on stage. And I'm like, bullshit. Like, I do so much in the studio that will never, ever, ever be done on the stage. I don't even know how to. I played bass on some of my songs. I have absolutely no clue how to play the bass lines, because like, I like wrote it and recorded it and never touched it again. And that's just how it goes. I'm gonna play one more song, and then we'll bring Sugarbirds out. This song is about life. It's about life. Yeah.
Side. I was like,
Life. Don't talk to me about life.
Or love, right?
Anyway, that's Marvin from Hitchhikers. There's okay, so whenever I'm like bummed out about anything, the way I get myself out of it is to be like, we didn't exist for billions of years, and we're gonna like go back to not existing for billions of years. But here we are right now. We fucking exist, and we shouldn't have like think of all the living things on this planet. Most of them are not human beings, but we are. And like, if you believe in randomness at all, like if we were to rewind the tape of time and hit play again, then like different things happen. Like a different sperm hits that egg, and a different egg. It's like there's no fucking way we're here, right? So I think if unless you're like a strict, Laplacian determinist. Yeah, so it would be all like, and I don't know, it's a philosophical question. Like, would we be different people, or would we just not exist? And I think we just wouldn't exist. So I think like the chances of any of us existing beforehand were just like so small, it's not even worth thinking about. But here we are sitting in the room listening to music. So
when you think that, to pull yourself out of it, do you think like I should cherish this moment because
here we are.
That I wouldn't. Have this
We're
moment
existing, and we like shouldn't have,
Or we wouldn't otherwise.
Yeah.
So cocaine's and chainsaws.
Cocaines and chainsaws. That's it. So this name of the song is Cocaines and Chainsaws.
Multiple cocaine, huh?
Okay, so that's my whole thing, and I imagine this is like
Flavors.
like winning the lottery with the longest odds ever, or like getting brought down on an existential game show. And so this is called. Yeah, I know. But fuck it, whatever. We're having fun over here. This song's called "Come On Down," and here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, damn, that was not on purpose. Not like that wasn't supposed to be blurry writing. Can we do that again? Sorry.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, it's in A, not in B flat.
Hey, yeah.
Sorry.
Makes a difference.
I wrote too many songs in A, and so I decided to move them around.
Rewind
This one
that.
went back to-
Yes.
Rewind it. Will the same thing happen? I don't know. Let's find out.
Exactly.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a weird ass riff. You know where to come in. There's a game called Who Will Be? It's an existential lottery where what made you is placed into a box. And the box is damn near infinite. The odds are 1 and who knows what. But what the hell, let's try. We closed our eyes and reached inside, and out it came. A slip of paper with your name, so come on down. It's you, come on down. That's who, come on down. You're the lucky winner who gets to be alive. Come on down, out here to the audience's cheer. And after a little while, we'll take away your prize. But for now, come on down. Come on down, don't be late. Come on down, the weather's great. At least compared with nothingness, which might have been your fate. Come on down to the breach. You don't need an acceptance speech, but maybe once some time has gone, you'll think to thank your dad and mom. They put you on the path to have the chance to come on down. It's you, come on down. That's who, come on down. You're the lucky winner who gets to be alive. Come on down, out here to the audience's cheer. And after a little while, we'll take away your prize. But for now, come on down. Come on down. Your soul's been asleep. Wake it up. Whatever you need, you can make it up. Or figure it out. Or give it some time. Or leave it in doubt. Any way is fine. Just don't ever say you never won anything. You're breathing the air, and that's a victory. 'Cause this whole human race that's come so far, it didn't have to have you, but here you are. If you want to hear those songs and more, all you gotta do is type my name into a browser and put .com at the end. It's the easiest thing in the world. It's just Ben Prytherch and then .com. So what could be easier than that?
You were able to get that URL?
Dude.